Hello, I'm the Rookie Critic. So, last time I talked a bunch about Iron Man and didn't mention one thing about the Infinity War, and I'm still not going to do that in this video. That's all for the third video. In this one, we're going over stuff about Spider-Man. And if you thought the stuff that I talked about Iron Man was a lot, that is paltry to what I'm going to do with Spider-Man. I'll save most of what I have to say about Spider-Man for a review, but in this video, I'll just mention the basics. So way back in 2002, a Spider-Man film was created by Sam Raimi under Sony Pictures and is considered to be one of the movies to kick off the live-action superhero craze. The sequel in 2005 is considered to this day to be one of the best superhero movies ever by many fans. Then, Spider-Man 3 was meh, but okay at the least. It was left alone for a while until Sony wanted to achieve similar success to Marvel Studios, and if they didn't make a Spider-Man movie soon, they would lose the rights. So enter The Amazing Spider-Man. It had some good and bad. I'm not going to get into it here. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out in 2014 and was widely disliked to say the least. But finally, soon after, the head of Sony, Amy Pascal, came to a deal with Kevin Feige at Marvel under Disney, and Spider-Man was back with Marvel. Sorta. Marvel Studios is currently borrowing him. Sony will fund Spider-Man, distribute him, and make the box office profits, while the MCU can use him in their movies and still get the merchandising cash. So, yay! We saw our new Spider-Man / Peter Parker, played by Tom Holland in Captain America Civil War, and many Spidey fans rejoiced. But the main test comes with Spider-Man Homecoming. If this flopped, who knows what could have happened? Thankfully, it did well enough, and he is a welcomed addition to the MCU. Like I said, I'll go into detail about how I feel about Spider-Man later, but for this, I'll just say I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. This Peter Parker, from when we are introduced, is a likable dork, was already bit by a spider, and trying to be a hero in his city. He made his own webbing and homemade crappy costume, lives with Aunt May, Uncle Ben is already gone, and is a very believable boy genius. Having Stark take on a mentor role to Peter was a brilliant move. Not just for Peter not having Uncle Ben around anymore, but after everything Stark has been through, after creating Ultron, trying to protect the world, and since he has things in place in case he dies, he finally found someone that he can proudly pass the torch to. It took Stark a very long time to learn about saving the little guy, and Peter, at age 15, he mostly does small things and helps the little guy any chance he gets. Also consider that up to now, no one has been set up to officially replace Iron Man, which is why I think our Spider-Man would be the best replacement for Iron Man. On that note, I'm going to end the video here. Now that we know more about Spider-Man and Iron Man in the MCU, we will finally reach the conclusion of my Iron Man and the Infinity War topic.